which is a way that's clear.
They are the voices that have colored the memories of millions of hearts, from fierce rock riffs and electrifying disco beats to ballads that leave us speechless. Some have stood at the peak of Grammy glory, while others have battled illness to make a triumphant return to the stage. Can you recognize these legends from just a few notes in the stories of their lives? Keep your eyes on the screen, and let's begin. 1. Chaka Khan, the queen of funk with an energetic voice, winner of 10 Grammy Awards along with the timeless Ain't Nobody. She has just turned 72. 2. The cheerful drumbeats of Ringo Starr once made the Beatles shine brightly, and Photograph still lives forever in the hearts of fans. He is now 85 years old. 3. The whole world once went wild for Mick Jagger's thick lips and fiery dance moves in I Can't Get No Satisfaction. In 2025, he is 82 years old. 4. Do you still remember the resounding Start Me Up heard all around the world, leaving the image of Keith Richards with messy hair, guitar in hand, and a defiant attitude? He is now 82 years old. 5. Stage lights, vibrant colored glasses, and the sound of the piano. Those are what people remember most when mentioning him. Elton John is now 78 years old. 6. The strong, husky voice of Bonnie Tyler turned Total Eclipse of the Heart into a global phenomenon. This year, Bonnie has reached the age of 74. 7. Annie Lennox is not only famous with Eurythmics, but also admired for her charity work and fight for gender equality. At 71, she is still full of energy. 8. Suzanne Vega, with the haunting Luca, once turned personal stories into folk pop music. She is now 66 and still performing. 9. From Genesis to his solo career, Phil Collins conquered the world with In the Air Tonight and over 100 million albums sold. He is now 74 but still inspires. 10. The warm, deep voice and cowboy style of Kenny Rogers brought the gambler into the hearts of millions of country music lovers. This year, he is 87 years old. 11. Billy Joel, the piano man of New York, has been through many marriages but still carries the light of Piano Man. He is now over 75 years old. 12. Bruce Springsteen, the boss, brings music about working-class America and has won 20 Grammy Awards, with Born in the USA. He has just turned 76. 13. The fiery voice of the 1980s that turned Hit Me With Your Best Shot into a sweet challenge. This year, Pat Benatar is a radiant 72. 14. If you remember the romantic voice of the band Chicago, who took a solo path after many years, with Glory of Love tied to his name, Peter Cetera is now past 81. 15. Steve Winwood, from Traffic to his solo career, made Higher Love, 1986, a classic pop rock anthem. At 77, he still keeps his voice full of life. Guess how many of these you got right, and leave your answer in the comments below the video. "16. The silky smooth voice of Smokey Robinson, along with Cruisin', made Motown immortal. He is 85 years old. "17. Joan Baez, the voice of the anti-war movement, has devoted her life to music and justice. She is now over 80. "18. The warm, deep voice of Cat Stevens made Father and Son a Song of Life. He is now 77 years old. "19. Dionne Warwick, the American diva, is tied to That's What Friends Are For and 6 Grammy Awards. She just celebrated her 85th birthday. "20. The melody I Will Survive is not just disco, but also the story of her triumph over life's hardships. Gloria Gaynor is now 82. "21. A country music legend of the early 1970s, Chris Christopherson turns 89 in 2025. "22. Release Me took Engelbert Humperdinck to the top of the charts, opening a career that has lasted more than half a century. He just celebrated his 89th birthday. "23. The Gentle Mandy, and after many years of keeping it private, he finally revealed the love of his life. Barry Manilow is now 82. "24. American Pie made Don McLean a folk rock legend, and that melody still echoes more than half a century later. He is now 80. "25. Bobby Vinton's Blue Velvet once set the backdrop for countless love stories. At 90, his voice is still remembered. "26. Petula Clark, with Downtown, became a British icon of the 1960s, selling over 70 million records. She is now 93. "27. The warm voice of B.J. Thomas made Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head immortal. He lived a full 83 years in love with music. "28. Johnny Mathis, with The Tender Chances Are, bravely came out in the 1980s, becoming a symbol of courage. He is 90. "29. Known for 23 Grammy Awards, at 76, Bonnie Raitt is still touring all over the world. "30. Tony Orlando once had all of America singing along to Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. Now he is 81. Hit that like button if you still remember this legend. "31. Michael McDonald, the soulful husky voice of the Doobie Brothers, is now 73. "32. Chris Ray has bravely overcome chronic pancreatitis and a 2017 onstage collapse, yet continues to sing. He is now 74. "33. Billy Ocean, the man who took Caribbean Queen to the top of global charts, just celebrated his 75th birthday. '34, David Essex, with the haunting Rock On, captivated Europe in the 1970s. This year, at 78, he is still a charming gentleman. '35, with more than 60 years in music, writing and recording over 500 songs, Paul Anka is now 84. '36, Sheena Easton, the Scottish singer who once stirred headlines with her love life and hits like Morning Train, 9 to 5, is now 66. '37, the voice behind The Power of Love, who once revealed he was battling Meniere's disease but remained optimistic, Huey Lewis is now 75. '38, Bryan Adams' Summer of '69 has become the soundtrack of youth for millions. He is now 65 and full of energy. '39, Linda Perry, the leader of 4 Non-Blondes, left a lasting mark with What's Up. She just turned 60 and continues to write music non-stop. '40, the brilliant songwriter of Short People and many Pixar film scores, winner of multiple Oscars, Randy Newman is now 81. Count how many of these you guessed correctly, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can take on the next challenges.